So it's me, Nurse Batty, also known as Nurse Wilson, also known as Siobhan. And this is a story time about the time I almost married a stud, a dyke, a lesbian, whatever you want to call it. So I'm here with my coworkers because I'm still at work or whatever. And they was just asking me what happened. So I'm about to tell them the story of what happened. So yeah, we was in Vegas and we got to the wedding chapel. First of all, me and this girl was off and on for like 6 years or whatever. Like, we was in love. Like, it was, when it was good, it was great. But when it was bad, it was the worst. Like, it was the worst emotionally, spiritually. Because at one point, it felt like we were soulmates. But then at another point, it felt like it was a relationship from hell because we treated each other bad. Like, I say breaking up with her, dating men. But anyway, this story time is about the time we almost got married. We went to Vegas. Mind you, she was off perks, Xannies. So she kept having all these mood swings. Like, at first when we got there, I'm thinking like, okay, we on vacation. We about to have this good time. But no. First of all, she locked me in a room. When she locked me in that room, I was like, oh my God. So I called her mama. When I called her mama, she like, y'all not there for all that. Y'all supposed to be enjoying each other company. And I'm like, she acting crazy. She got me locked in a room. So then she telling her mama, like, why would you tell my mama? And she telling her mama, like, no, I don't. She lying. I'm like, why would I lie on her? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was crazy, y'all. So we was, I had already had a ring because at that point, she was basically saying that, like, we might as well just do it or whatever. And then I was like, I had felt so torn in my spirit. Like, I felt so torn because I have not always been, like, super saved or anything like how I am now. But I always, in my spirit, I always felt like it was wrong to be with a girl. Like, I always felt like it was wrong because in the Bible, it says it's an abomination, like, to be, you know, with the same sex and all of that. But nowadays, people so far from God, they just treat wrong like it's right. But anyway, so we was there, and when we got to the wedding chapel, it was closed. So I think if it was open, we definitely would have got married. But I'm glad we didn't because the most craziest thing happened. I woke up and just wasn't gay no more after 6 years. Like, when I say I woke up, why y'all laughing?
You had a spiritual awakening.
No, I had a real spiritual awakening. Like, I woke up and I woke up and I felt like it was gross. Like, ugh, don't touch me. Like, I woke up.
Did you feel like that because it was her?
No, it was like girls, all of them, like, all together. Like, it wasn't just her. It was like, it went from me being all in to all the way out. Like, it was like, ugh, don't touch me. Like, she would try to kiss me and I'd be like, boo, that's gay. It went from like she would want to do it and I would be like, don't even think about it. Like, what? Why are y'all laughing? Like, this is the truth. Like, don't even think about it. Like, ugh, get away from me.
So when you was telling her no, like you was feeling like that, was she feeling some type of way towards you?
Like, she was messing with somebody else. That's the girl who she with now. But she was looking at me strange or whatever. Like, what's wrong with you? But I had told her, I openly admitted to her, like, I'm about to start dating men. Like, I'm never going to be your girlfriend again.
Oh my God, you broke that girl heart.
So how did y'all meet?
How did we meet? We met when I was like 23. I was walking down the street I was on my way to Dollar Tree. It was the Dollar Tree around the corner from my apartment or whatever. I was walking there and then she was working at this bread basket or whatever. And she was in the window. Like, I looked in the window and I looked at her. She was like the prettiest girl I had ever seen, like, in my entire life. Like, so I looked at her and I did this. Because she was, mind you, she was on the other side of the window.
But this wasn't the first girl that you ever was with?
Yeah, that was the first girl I was ever with. That was, yeah, my first girlfriend. It lasted for 6 years. So it was crazy because when I seen her, I was just like, oh my God. I was just walking down the street and I was like, I need something new. Like, I need something. So then I looked in the window and I looked to the right of me and I looked in there and I was like, that's what I need. I was thinking it in my head, right? So I was thinking it in my head. I just looked at her and I did like this, and then she came out and we started talking, and then I looked at her and did this. So when she came outside or whatever, we started talking. I don't even know like how I ended up letting an 18-year-old turn me out. I was 23 at that point. Like,
Oh, she was younger than you.
she was 4 years younger than me. I don't know. Like, she was my first girlfriend though. Like, so then when she came outside, we started talking. I don't even know how, but we started seeing each other at that bread basket like once or twice a week. Sometimes 3 times a week, and then we'll be kissing and stuff. Like, when the way she would kiss me, it would be like, oh my God, it would be mind blowing, really. Like, you know those type of kisses, right? Yeah, it was like it felt really passionate, like really passionate. So I don't know. So she ended up coming over to my apartment or whatever. When she came to my apartment and we did it, it was just like,
So her first visit,
yeah, we did. No, yeah, we did because we had already was seeing each other before she ever came to my apartment. The first time she actually came to my apartment, yeah, we did it. And when we did it, it was like, no, the first time we did it, it was not good. It was like, it was really awkward for me because it was like I was used to being with a man. You know what I'm saying? Because before her, I had a boyfriend for 6 years. Like, but he had broke my heart or whatever. But anyway, I don't know. I just know we did it. That first time it wasn't all that. That second time we did it, she wasn't stopping. Like, she wasn't stopping. Like, she was giving me head for a long time. It took me a long time to actually climax. Like, she wasn't stopping. But when it got there, I would start screaming to the top of my lungs. I was like, ah! So when I was like, ah! Ah! So then she just wasn't stopping at all. I felt my soul leaving my body at that moment. That's when I knew, like, oh my God, I just really just opened up a whole nother world, like Pandora's box. You know, you're not supposed to be doing that. So next thing you know, we was inseparable after that. Like, when I say we was inseparable after that, like, wherever I was at, whether it was school, work, like, we was either always together or on the phone for hours at a time, like 4 or 5 hours. Like, she was real possessive. Like, that was another problem. And she had real bad trust issues from the start to the end. But yeah, I had woke up and wasn't gay no more. Like, I had got delivered.
Y'all went to Vegas for vacation, or did y'all go to Vegas?
We went to Vegas because it was about to be my birthday, and that's what I wanted to do. So we went to Vegas.
So it's like spur in the moment, like, let's go see if the
No,
was open.
We had planned it. Like, we planned to go or whatever. And but we ain't like researched no wedding chapels or nothing. But we knew that that's what people do when they go to Vegas. They get married or whatever.
Y'all went to the one that was on The Hangover?
We went to the Stratosphere. So when we I'm talking about the one on Hangover.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know which one you're talking about.
Watched The Hangover?
Yeah, I watched The Hangover.
You know how they went and got married?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but
no, it was so crazy though because I had literally got delivered. Like, I mean, I was fighting with it in my spirit. Like, the spirit of lesbianism, like, it was on me for like 6 years, real hard. Like, it had got to one point where.
With a guy when
so, like, you was like lesbian, or you was just like.
No, I had went.
Like, men.
Like, it was like men was disgusting to me. Like, at that point, men was disgusting to me. And I don't know. It was like, it was on me so hard. I started really believing that I must be gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I must be gay because I try to force myself to be with a man, but even dating a man was hard for me. But I used to try to do it because I felt like that was the right thing to do or whatever. But yeah, when I woke up and wasn't gay no more, she was I think she was really like crushed because she had put all that time into me. Yeah. But then she had a backup anyway, so it was kind of like
she tried to play you like this.
She tried to play it. She really tried to play me. She
had a whole other thing on the side. Why she was trying to marry you?
The crazy thing was, though, the girl who was on the side was the side piece for like a year. Before I had told her I'm never gonna be with a girl again, like, she was the side piece, and then she became the main girlfriend once we broke up. And then the girl had the audacity to inbox me. And say, like, she took her. And yeah, that's what she was saying to me. Like, she took her and she really thought she ate. So I'm like, are you serious? Like, are you've been misinformed. You don't know the truth.
Right.
You feel me? The truth is, you was the side piece the whole time, and you would have still been the side piece. I found out because after we broke up, anybody who knew we was together was always coming to me telling me about they posts and stuff. And I'm like, I really don't care. And they like, she just got an apartment with the girl. And I'm like, that's good for her. Like, do she got any money? I'm like, who cares? Like, I don't care. So then, I don't know, but my ex-girlfriend was still calling me. Like, she was still calling my phone. We actually had seen each other like twice. Like, after she moved in with the girl. And when I seen her, she asked me, did I want to get back together? And I said no. The girl really thought, like, she took her from me. But she didn't know. Like, we would break up. She'll go be with another girl. And then she'll break up with the girl and just run back to me. That was our cycle for a long time. But it had got old. It had got real old. It got real old. I don't know, but I had just...
Did you cry? Did she cry?
I mean, when we seen each other, what you mean, did we cry?
Like everything was like officially over?
Like, when everything was officially over, no, I felt relieved and I felt happy and I felt glad that it was over. But as months went on, like, we broke up the beginning of last year. As months went on, I did have a breakdown, like, because it was like I was torn. It was like one part of me wanted a husband and a baby, and then another part of me wanted to stay with the girl and just have a baby with her and make it work with her. And then when I seen, like, she had another girlfriend, but she was still calling me, and I'm like, I don't know. It's like, when I wanted to talk to her, she didn't want to talk to me. When she wanted to talk to me, I didn't want to talk to her. Because when she called me, I had contacted her girlfriend and told her to make her stop calling me. You know what I'm saying? Like, make her stop calling me, because if you don't make her stop, she not going to stop. You know what I'm saying? So even after I told the girlfriend or whatever, even after I told the girlfriend, like, she wouldn't stop calling me, she still was calling after that. But it wasn't like the girlfriend didn't believe it. The girlfriend
believe that she was still...
No, she was like, show me proof. I'm like, no matter what I show you, I'm like, she gonna deny it all.
She doing that to you because she thought that you was just talking shit to her because she was talking shit to you from the first time. Like, I took her from you. So she figuring, like, okay, you want to slide in my inbox and tell me, so you might just be talking shit too because I was talking shit to you. You think she was doing that? That's why she didn't believe?
I don't know. The girlfriend is young. Like, she real young. You know what I'm saying? I think she might be like 24 or something, 23. And I'm like, I'm damn near 10 years older than the girl. So it's like, you think about it, like, your maturity level, when you that young, you real naive. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. But I don't really care no more.
Yeah, man, but you gotta think, like, it was a lot of stuff you was battling at one time, like, as far as, like, being gay and being straight.
I was battling it, like,
what direction you going in as far as like walk with God. So it was a lot that came with it. It was meant to be, like, just put it like that. Everything came full circle how it was supposed to. Because they don't tell me, girl, y'all would have got married.
If we would have got married, it would have been the worst, because when I came to that whole point, like, I woke up and wasn't gay no more. What if I was married at that point? That would have been just crazy. Like, that would have been more devastating than us just spending 6 years. Like, it would have been worse.
You gotta settle, and even if you're not gonna settle, now you gotta go through the whole process of getting shit annoyed. You gotta get married, all some shit. And it's just like, what was like, what was you doing?
I don't know, but I just can't believe I was all in and then just looked up and was all out. Like, it's really a spirit. Because I remember, like, when I was, like, into girls. Hold on.